So it was pretty much the perfect environment in which my sisters and I were raised, and I think I was the one who appreciated it the most, I guess. So that when I was in high school, um, I finished out my junior year, and my dad suggested one morning, well, why don't you see what college is like? Why don't you get a jump start on it and take a class at Moraine Valley, at his community college where he worked? And I didn't really have anything other better to do that summer. I mean, I was in a band and all that kind of stuff, but I think it probably kept me out of trouble, or I thought that it would, and it did. So I signed up for a History 101 class. And I did so well in that class, and the teacher was really cool, even though it was mostly university students who were coming back for the summer to take a class. I did really well. And by the end of the summer, I said, I think this is what I want to do. I want to teach history at a community college. And so at that point, then during my senior year of college, or senior year of high school, excuse me, I arrived at the decision to actually do my associate's degree at my dad's community college before transferring on to a four-year school. And my original plan was to get certified to teach history or social studies at a high school and then work on a master's degree at night part-time. You view that as a stepping stone to get into community college teaching. And while I was at Moraine Valley as a full-time student, I worked in the student life office. I was news editor and then managing editor of the campus student newspaper. Learned a lot about journalism that way. I kind of took a sidetrack because then when I transferred to my four-year school, and I was still living at home with my parents, as a job to pay some of my living expenses, I worked as a newspaper reporter. And so I never lost the passion for history. I actually came to realize that journalism is essentially history, but with tighter deadlines. So the disciplines are very similar. So worked as a newspaper reporter for a year while I was in my four-year school. Finished that out in 2 years. And then when I had some trouble finding a job after graduating with my bachelor's degree, because I did not have secondary education certification, I was going to go straight for the master's degree. Also had some health issues crop up. In January 1999, I moved down to Texas. Took a job working in the private sector for about 6 months, and then was able to secure a job helping to advise the student newspaper at Richland College. So I figured that was my foot in the door into the community college system in the Dallas County Community Colleges, which is among the best community college districts in the country. This was in 1999. So I continued working as a staff member for a number of years, and then was promoted a couple times, all while I continued going to graduate school to earn a master's degree in history. Finished that master's degree in 2004, and then continued taking courses towards a PhD, which I still have not yet finished at University of Texas at Dallas, just working on my dissertation. But while working as a staff member and then as administrator at Richland College, I picked up other experiences. I did some substitute teaching. I learned a lot about different types of teaching styles, and networked with some people. And finally, in 2010, I was asked and encouraged to apply for a faculty opening here at Eastfield College, and earned that job, and I'm extremely happy with it. Eastfield College reminds me a lot of the community college where I attended, Moraine Valley Community College. Very diverse, very progressive, very urban, serves a diverse population of students from a lot of different backgrounds. And I'm just thrilled to be here and thrilled to be teaching community college. To be in the classroom where 22 years ago, basically, I realized that this is what I want to do, and it's even more fun than I had realized. It's even more fun than I thought it would be, so I'm super happy about it.
That was